All right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash. Right, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone and shalom to all the brothers around the four corners of the earth that teaching this good gospel and sincerity in all truth. Right, shalom, this is brother Hiram here back with another video. All right, and this will be, just a quick lesson. Touching on as you see the title, wars and rumors of wars. Right, and that will be the lesson. Right, cause we see what going on in the world right now. Right now, Iran, you know, right now is war with Iran. Israel, America involved as well. Who else? Um, a few more, right? Not just them. A few more other than them, right? Right now, what is in the air right now is war, and all these wars, as I keep saying and all, my lessons I did before, you know, all that is gonna lead to, that chaos right now, that is happening right now, war and all these different things. All that is gonna lead to, what they're wanna implant everybody, with chips, right? Right? They're gonna chip up the people, and then that is Jacob's trouble. Because when they start enforce that chip, all of that is gonna lead to Jacob's trouble. But as I say, war, as the title is right now, as the title of the lesson is right now, wars and rumors of wars. Right, and we'll start off in Matthew, right? Matthew 24. Start at verse 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet," because the end is not yet. The Lord, because some people might see these wars happening and then they go say, right, the end is now, right? Well, we know the end is now, but some people might have that in their head that the end is, you know, like literally, right now, but no, the end is not now. After these wars and all these things happen, still have more things to happen. The end is not yet. The house shall reach yet. We save yet, right? Right. So like some civilian come talking about some dog or something like that. But anyways, we continue on. So like I just had to meet you quick, right? So it's Marita again, right? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, because the end is not yet. We have time to reach, and come and save, the elect yet. So the end is not yet. Things still had to be fulfilled. They still had to, enforce this chip, they still had to enforce the chip. Jacob's trouble still had to happen. These few prophecies, a few more prophecies had to fulfill, you know. And then the Lord can come and save his elect, because I was quoting that same scripture is in Matthew 24 self. Let me just read it. I'll skip down to Matthew 24 and 29. It says, "Immediately after the tribulation of those days," right? Immediately after Jacob's trouble, what's gonna happen? "The sun shall be darkened, the moon shall not give her light, the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man," because there's another prophecy as well that is gonna be fulfilled. Yahweh is gonna come, because that it says in Hebrews 10. We could go to that right after this, right? That's just a quick one, so we just read it, right? "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." And that's how Shaika is going to come, you know, with these chariots, and come with great glory, right? "And then, so like, and he shall send his angels," verse 31, "and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other." And that is gonna happen, right? The Lord is gonna send his angels to gather his elect. For the four winds, remember, Israel is scattered, around the four corners of the earth. So the Lord has sent his elect around the four winds. to gather them. Right? So let me just bring the precept to back up that real quick what I was talking about. Just to back up that, right? Hebrews 10 and verse 37. Hebrews 10 and verse 37 says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. And that is Yahushua, he will not tarry, he will come. And we know the Lord is going to come. Yahushua, he is going to come. And that was right? We just had to wait a little while for these prophets. What? Run that every man according as his work shall. That's where Yahushua is going to come and do as well. But that was just to back up the Matthew, right? Hebrews. So that we had to go back in the Hebrew, the Matthew. Matthew 7 says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places, because that is going to happen. Famine in the land as well. They're going to get famine because through all what is going on in the air right now with the wars and these different things. If Israel get bomb, or Iran get bomb, that is gonna cause famine in the in the land, in that land where the people is. That is gonna cause famine. Because remember, the people, if the bomb, the place were making the oil, that is gonna cause famine of, it's gonna be a famine of oil. They're not gonna have no oil in the place, you know. And then if the bomb the place where is make the flour, or what is make, various different things, it's still gonna be, famine in the land. And that is what is gonna happen. Famine in them lands, when them war in the air right now is gonna have famines, right? Where it says pestilence, things that is gonna come and eat the crops and these different things. All that is a part of it, right? And earthquake in diverse places, and not just, that all these things is gonna happen. And then what verse 8 say, all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Then shall they deliver you, verse 9, up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. You shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You know, and this is gonna happen, because right after, because right after all these wars and these different things, they're gonna try and enforce. So we know they're gonna deliver us, some of us to be afflicted, to kill us for the Lord name's sake, for the Lord name's sake, right? That is gonna happen, right? And then verse 10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, right? And many, well, actually, lies a day we could stop there, because we're going back to the title lesson again. What was the title lesson, right? Wars, wars and rumors of wars. So we don't read about the part, but that's, right now it's just, war in the air right now. As I was saying, war in the air right now. This one striking that one, and that one striking that one, and this was given unto, support from his Iran in the military. Is like the military is military support. So like the military support is like America. Just no. Wait, man, I'm search it is Iran. Wait, man, for a second, search it. Oh well, it's actually not because them won USA and Iran. So it's actually not. They wouldn't get, support from America, right? They wouldn't get that. So that's why. Venezuela. And we don't have to listen to what they're saying, but we know that all our, it's just war right now in the air, right? The bombing one another, and the sword was given onto, because America in the mix too, and the sword was given onto, the rulers of America. 'Cause the rulers of America, which is Babylon the Great, the sword was given unto them. The sword was given unto Esau, right? He was blessed with the sword, right? Because hey, what? I'm gonna go to that revelation because in that revelation, I think it says, and they will. Actually, I'm gonna go to that Revelation 6 and verse, yeah, Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, right, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. That is Esau, right? This is representing Esau because when it read in verse 2, it says the white horse, and that is Yahushai. So the red horse now, that is Esau, right? And power was given to him to take peace from the earth. And we see that they are taking peace from the earth. There's wars right now in the air, right? They're taking the peace that they have from the earth. They're taking the peace from the earth, right? And that they should kill one another, and that would doing the killing one another with the sword. Bombs dropping in Iran, they'll try to shoot back, and these different things, and they're killing one another. That is exactly what's going on, right? They're killing one another, right? And there was given unto him a great sword, and that was given unto Esau, that was his blessing. So they are blessed with the sword. So if Iran try to, think America, right? Hey, America bless Babylon the Great, they are blessed with the sword. And they will have some support as well, right? But right now, as I keep saying, war right now is in the air, right? So see that you be not trouble, right? Because hey, we not supposed to be trouble when we see these things. We know these things was prophesied to happen. War in the air and these different things. We know these things was prophesied to happen. So we not, trouble when we see these things. We know that when we see these wars happening, all this is leading, just fulfilling prophecy to what I have about Shemir Shai. When we see this one strike that one, hey, it's to what I have about Shemir Shai because every day go on, it's just prophecy fulfilling. And to what I have about Shemir Shai because we want these prophecies to fulfill, and then the Lord can come reach and, save his people, deliver them. Right? So it's not like it's a bad thing, it's a very good thing. To what I have about Shemir Shai. Right? So as you see wars, is happening in the world right now, and all this is just gonna lead to prophecies for to be, fulfilled. Right? So as I say, this was just a short lesson, touching on that. We come back with another one with the spirit, leads. So hopefully, this short lesson, on that was edifying to Lord's elect. Right, giving all praises, all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of great mention, and Shalom to Lord's elect, Shalom, Labakariam, and death to his wicked place, Shalom. Shalom to Lord's elect. And as I always say, brothers, 1 Corinthians 15:58, always abounding the work of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, because your labor in the Lord is nothing vain. Alright, brothers, stay strong and shalom. On to the next.